All right. Hey, so we are live. Heather, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you?
I'm doing very well. What's up, guys out there, Facebook land, YouTube? How's everything going today? Shawn, Gerald, Queen City House Hunter. On here live today with Heather Aucello from Movement Mortgage. Guys, there's a lot of things going on right now in the industry, especially with mortgages. And I didn't want to get on here and mess it up. So I figured I would call one of my favorite lenders, Heather Aucello, and let her come on here real quick and tell us what's actually going on in the industry right now. So Heather, you have some good news you posted on your page the other day about some loan limits. Really odd number, but can you please tell us what's going on?
Absolutely. So first off, thank you so much for having me today because it's awesome to be able to get on here with such a wonderful realtor like yourself and who does an amazing job at what you do. So really, I really do appreciate it. But let's get down to it. Conventional loan limits have changed. They came out and, they were talking about how they were going to change the loan limit of, hold on one second. Oh, can you stop it?
No, you're live.
Yeah, there you go. So back to conventional.
You're live in effect, people. Like this is
there
real.
You go.
No edits.
The bloopers and all is what you see. So seriously, the conventional loan limit for January 2021 is $548,250. So what that means is if you're looking at a sales price, what sales price does that mean that I can purchase at? With 3% down, we're looking at a $565,200 sales price. That's amazing. Also, if you're deciding that you want to put 5% down, the max sales price on that program is $577,100. So that increases your buying power.
Big time. Where is that number coming from, Heather? Like,
so
what
that's
was the change?
So what they're looking at is, what we've done over the past year. Sales prices are increasing. You're seeing it every day. You're seeing that everybody's, having to overbuy, or let's just say price their house at a certain price. And then the buyers are going to go in and buy at a higher than the listing price because they're having so many people buying or looking at that same house. So, you're looking at Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac has increased their loan limits, which is driving up the cost of the homes as well. So FHA has done a similar thing. They went in and they increased their FHA loan limit. FHA loan limit starting January 1st is $356,000, $362,000. So what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean? Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So that means that the max purchase price is $369,250. That is huge.
For FHA?
FHA, the max purchase price for FHA is $369,250.
Okay.
Because you have to put 3.5% down. So then that would make your max loan limit $356,000, $362,000.
Okay.
FHA is an amazing loan. Absolutely amazing. I do a lot. I would say probably 60% of my business is FHA. So FHA, some tips or advantages for going with an FHA loan.
Let me ask you a question before you get into tips, Heather.
Yeah.
Tell me this. Why do you think that there's a negative stigma around an FHA loan versus a conventional loan? Because I get a lot of people tell me, oh, I want to wait and increase my credit to get an 800 credit score before I buy a home. I'm like, why? Why do you want to do that?
Absolutely. There are so many misconceptions about loans in general. You know what? You just got to take the step. The first step is going to getting pre-qualified. I will help anybody be able to increase their credit scores, to be able to get them into the right program for them. FHA, for some reason, just has a stigma of, even if you go to a seller and the listing agent's like, oh, it's an FHA loan. But really, FHA has amazing interest rates. FHA allows for your debt to income ratio to be higher. And what that means is your current debt plus your new mortgage payment can't be more than 57% of your gross income. With a conventional loan, the max debt to income ratio maxes out at 50%. So, to be honest with you, if you're looking at it, you're going to see that the interest rates are probably lower on an FHA loan versus than a conventional loan. So it's a government type of loan, so you're going to see that as well. Also, you want to say the one thing that is really negative about an FHA loan is the PMI, the MIP that everybody's talking about. The mortgage insurance premium will never go away unless you put 10% down.
Okay.
The minimum down payment for an FHA loan is 3.5%. So, normally that mortgage insurance is not going to go away if you put down the minimum. But if you do put down 10%, the mortgage insurance will go away after 10 years.
Okay. Now, do you have PMI or mortgage insurance with conventional loans?
You do.
Okay.
The minimum down payment on a conventional loan is 3%. There's always been, I thought I had to put 20% down to get a conventional loan. That is not true. You can put as minimum down as 3%. Also, you see that mortgage insurance can be removed on a conventional loan if you have 20% equity in your home. So let's just say that you got a loan and you had a PMI on it originally. If you can prove with an appraisal and the mortgage company approves, you can have that mortgage insurance removed. I sometimes have borrowers that don't want PMI, but they don't want to put down the full 20%. So I work with the borrower and I say, okay, well, how about if you have 10% to put down, then we could do what's called lender paid mortgage insurance, where the interest rate may be a little bit slightly higher to have no PMI, or we can pay the mortgage insurance up front, which is less than putting 20% down. So it's still being creative about it and getting the same objective of not having PMI at all. Okay,
love it. All right, fantastic. Heather, anything else that you think these folks need to know before we go?
Absolutely. I definitely think don't be afraid to try. I'm here for you. I am friendly. I promise you, if you give me a call, I'll take a look at everything. I'll work through everything with you. I also wanted to tell a situation in regards to FHA. The minimum credit score requirement is 580. However, just because you have a 580 credit score doesn't mean that we can do your loan. You have to have other compensating factors. But if you have a 580 credit score, I want to tell you the differences between an interest rate with FHA at a 580 versus a 620. So it's a huge benefit for, me to take a look at it. Let me see what I can do to increase your credit score to be able to get you where you need to be. I just quoted a gentleman the other day. He had a 580 credit score. His interest rate was going to be mid fours, and he was having to pay that because of the credit score. I was telling him how to get his credit score up to a 620. His then rate was going to be 2.75 with no points. Nice. So it's really huge to be able to work with these clients. I'll tell you what you need to do. If you follow the plan, it will work.
It will definitely work. And for those folks that end up with for example, a 4% interest rate. So I know when I bought my home back in 1999, my first home, my interest rate was right around a 6%. So I talk to folks now, like they see these really, really low rates, and they're like, man, well, if I do an FHA loan, if my credit score is not a 640 or 700, I'm going to get a 3.5% rate. And I'm thinking, my God, that is still stinking low. That is a very low interest rate. Because I remember last year when people were getting approved with 800 credit scores, right? They were getting 3.5. The rates weren't as low as they are right now. So, they're still getting a really good interest rate. What do you have to say to that?
Absolutely. I'm here to say that, I talk to people all the time, and I'm like, all right, we can work through, your credit issues. I can get you where you need to be. Rates right now are at a historic low. Every day, I see, rates hit another low. Do I know how long the rates are going to be this low? I don't. So now is the time. If you're going to do it, I would definitely take advantage of, some really great programs out there to help you be able to get into homes as well. So, take advantage of the rates, because you don't know if the sales prices are going to continue to keep going up, and the rates may follow as well. You just never know.
Just never know. Okay, perfect. Well, Heather, thank you so much for your time. We're going on 10 minutes here. I know I'd actually jump on here real quick. I really appreciate it. Folks, Heather Aucello, Movement Mortgage. She is absolutely awesome. Listen, I have some really good partners. She is one of the best. I can tell you that right now. Heather and I would probably say 85% of the deals that I've done have been with Heather, because I trust her. She's very knowledgeable. She just gets it done. She has never, ever let me down. So I want to thank you for what you do. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your time this morning too.
I appreciate you. Right back at you, bud. You are an amazing realtor out there working in the community. You do an amazing job.
Thank you, Heather. I really appreciate it. All right. Hey, listen, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Folks, Shawn, Gerald, Heather Aucello. If you have any questions, please comment below. If you want to talk to Heather directly, you see her phone number there, 704-806-4624, or reach out to me and I'll put you in contact with her. Have a great day. Y'all be safe out there. Heather, thank you very much. I'll see you later.
Bye, y'all.
Bye-bye now.